up, peoples? I am Roses of Sculpted Roses Company, and this is another episode of A Dream Chaser. So, update. Um, Last video we talked about just how last week had been one of the busiest weeks of the year for me, and there was something going on every day of the week. And I just want to take this moment right now to say shout out to the introverts, the real introverts, not the people that say they're introverted, but when they get around other people, they're extroverted. No, introverts, true and true. Shout out to you because I'm one of them. And let me tell you, I'm still recovering from last week, and it's been good because it forces me to kind of rest and catch up, which is something that my body needs. And as a writer, I've noticed that when I get rest, good rest, the next day the ideas, the pen is just flowing effortlessly. And so it's just something to pay attention to. I need to regulate periods of rest in my busyness and work more. But let me just tell you, the introverted life, it's tough because, like I said, I'm still recovering and I feel a lot better now. But just the hard part of chasing your dreams and walking in your purpose and knowing what you want and taking the steps to achieve it as an introvert is finding your pacing. And pacing is something that's important no matter if you're introvert, extrovert, or whatever it may be. Pacing is important because everyone's pace is different. And as an introvert, I'm learning like, hey, I have all these dreams and goals and stuff that I want to achieve, and I'm making daily plans and schedules to keep me on track. But I may not always have 100% or 80% or 70 or 60 or 50% to put towards what I have delegated for that day. And so what I do is I adjust and I work on the most pertinent tasks and try to get those done, and then carry whatever is not done to the next day. But the hard part about that is like, hey, I kind of beat myself up about it because it's like, okay, you want to do this, and this, and you want to be here, but yet you want to be at this level, but your effort hasn't caught up to that level. Your muscles, your mind, and your new behavior hasn't caught up to that level yet. And so my mind and my goals is up here, but I'm slowly working up to that level mentally, physically, and emotionally. And so even though I'm up here, I'm really down here, mind, body, and soul, and I'm working my way up to that. But I like to think I'm already here. And so when I don't achieve the goals for that day or that week or whatever it may be, I tend to beat myself up and I'm hard on myself. And like the saying goes, you're your own worst critic. And so I just want to encourage everyone right now, like, hey, if you're out there and you're working towards your goals and you are being a better version of you each day, that is something to be proud of. It's something to take note of, and it's something to celebrate. And even if you can't be a better version of you every day, if it's every other day or once a week, as long as you are working towards progress and you are making progress, you are doing something that 50% of the population is not doing. And some of that may be because of fear, and some of it may be because of um, they are their own worst critic and they're frozen in that doubt and anxiety or whatever it may be. So also remember to celebrate the small wins. We are going to pause for a moment because, as I also mentioned in some of the other videos, I'm doing a 90-day transformation with my sister. And so part of that is working out more, and then doing more reading and research, but also I want to do things that are better for my body. And so, like diet wise, I've been slowly adjusting to a raw diet. Now, I'm not completely eating raw. I'd say 70% of my diet is raw right now, maybe 75. And so, but that's a big improvement compared to what I was eating. And I started this adjusted raw diet in November and have carried it over into December, and it's been good. The results have been really good, and now I've been also trying to practice more holistic ways of healing. And so, like, I have this cavity that has been bothering me a little bit, and so we've been doing things as far to improve that. And then also something that I'm testing out right now is garlic and honey. And so I got this right here. Made some garlic, broke it up, and then you're supposed to soak it in honey. I soaked it in honey overnight, and they say you just take a clove a day, and or as needed, and it's supposed to help with skin, energy, and many other things. And so yesterday was the first day I took it, and so I'm going to take it with y'all on camera today. If you are practicing any holistic remedies or know any natural healing things that you love, put it down in the comments. Bear with me because yesterday it was tough. The first 5 seconds was like, okay, cool, this isn't that bad, I can do this. And then 10 seconds later, there was knots in my stomach, and I was like, oh no, what have I done? But we're gonna ride it out, you know. Other updates. We're still progressing through the creative writing curriculum. I've been writing a lot more and sharing a couple new pieces here and there, and all have been unfinished. And then I need to get back to working on my books, but with the holidays coming up and everything, I've been just trying to do my best to just catch up and make things work. But yeah, let's do this. Cheers to holistic healing and better lives. Let's see. Something else I try to remember is God is a big part of my life. And so practicing reading the Bible, meditating on scriptures, and letting him lead me in faith instead of me trying to always control things has been something I've been working on a lot this year, and it's been really good. So I want to encourage everyone to just pray, have a relationship with God, talk to him, because he loves you always. And that's it for today.